This is EB3, Speaking the Truth in Love. I just come on for a few minutes just to give you guys some encouragement. I think, and this is out to the people that look like me, for the most part. But others are welcome to listen and I guess maybe take away some understanding. But anyway, I think it's time for us to not focus so much on race. Now, hear me out. I know it's a problem. It is, and it's probably going to be a problem till Jesus come back. But at the same time, if we are believers, we can't look at and focus on that because that's a distraction. So I think we need to find it in our hearts to look beyond even our skin color. Because so many of us are hung up on whether we can be successful, whether we can have a real relationship, a long-lasting relationship based on the complexion of our skin, the way our hair look, all these things. But those things, except for the skin color, I mean, your skin color, it kind of changes based on whether you're in the sun and all that kind of stuff like that. But for the most part, beauty really is in the eye of the beholder. And I know it sounds like a little cliche or whatever like that, but that's the truth. Everybody has a right to their preferences, and sometimes beauty is not just the outer. You know, it's not just your face. It's not how your eyes look. It's the color of your skin, your lips, size, your nose. I had somebody tell me I had a nice looking nose. That was kind of odd for me. But the thing is, the most important thing about an individual is the heart and the mind. Because I know for me, a man can be very handsome. I mean, very appealing on the outside. But if I can't have a conversation, a deep conversation, without every other word being 4-letter words, without him feeling like anything that he's done, or has not, anything he has or has not achieved was based on his skin color and based upon whether white people, you know, somebody that doesn't look like him, approve or not. See, I have a problem with that because at some point we have to be accountable. That's the word. Some point we have to be accountable for our own actions. For me, I've had different dreams. I wanted to be a writer. I did start back writing, and so now I write on a Medium. I have an account on Medium where I write, and Vocal Medium. I write in my daily life, and I am working on a book. But mine not doing this when I was younger, it's nobody's fault except for mine. I was procrastinating, and I didn't have the I would say I didn't have the confidence in my writing. Like, all through school, teachers told me that I was good, but one person said something. One person planted a seed in my mind, and I just thought, well, people don't make money like that because of what somebody said, right? But I don't blame that person, because I should have had enough confidence in my abilities and to just go ahead on and try it. And so, and then the other thing is we have to remember that everything's in God's own timing. So if I had wrote a book 25, 30 years ago, it would have been from a different perspective. It would have been from a young woman who was either just getting married or was still just dating, or it would have been from a woman who was in the middle of a struggle and trying to learn who she is, versus now I'm a woman that's had a lot of experiences in life. I've had some disappointments. I've had some I've had some accomplishments. You know, I've had a 30-year career and I'm still there. I am in a transition of doing other things because I don't have that. I'm worried about somebody else's thoughts anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, my theme or my thoughts would have been different. So everything is by the grace of God and God's timing. Like everything that God promised you, everything that you have in your heart, in your mind to do, but there's a time for it, but there's also a preparation for it. You have to be ready for those things. You know, if you didn't get the promotion on your job, it may be partly because of your skin color. I'm not going to lie. Those things do happen. I'm not denying that. I'm going to do a series of videos in the near future about experiences that I've had, racial experiences, my thoughts then versus now, and sexist experiences. But the thing is, you can't let those things stop you. That is your responsibility. Listen, I work in a shipbuilding industry, and I'm going to say this because I got to get ready to go to work. But I'm going to be done because I got to go work. But before I got ready to come out here to where I work in the shipbuilding industry, where the majority of is men, and out of the men, the majority of those men are white. Okay. It's more diverse now than it was 30 years ago. I mean, because 31 years ago, and a month after next will be 31 years. I came out here October 92. So somebody told me that there was no way I was going to make it. I'm going to say it exactly how they said it because it still's in my mind. Niecy, because that's what my family called me back in the day. Niecy, there's no way you're gonna make it out there. You won't make it. You won't even make it 2 weeks out there because you're too prissy and you're too little to be out there with all them men. How you gonna handle yourself? And it's too hot. You ain't used to all that. How you gonna do that? But you know what that did to me? That fueled my energy. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna let these people be right about me. I can do this. And I wasn't walking with God, but I did have enough in me that, you know, my pastors and the first ladies, all that I grew up with, my mom and everybody, if you put your mind to it, it may take you a minute, but if you put your mind to it, you can do whatever you want to do. So it may take you a little bit longer than others because of the obstacles, but you can do it. Don't worry about your skin color. Don't even worry about how smart you are. Because some of it don't have anything to do with even how smart you are. It's more of your consistency and your determination and your ability to learn. We all have a certain amount of ability to learn and grow. So, this has been EB3, Speaking the Truth in Love. If you got anything out of this video, or if you have an idea, if you agree or disagree, like, subscribe, drop a comment, and be blessed. I'm out.